All right, everyone, welcome back to another food tier list. My name is Micah Reeves, and let's get into it. We only have this many categories today. We don't have a F tier just because I don't really think there is any F tier cereals, but we are doing a cereal tier list today. All right, so the first one is Apple Jacks. I give it it's a C. It's, I mean, they're okay. They're not that good. What the frick is that? Blueberries? I've never had blueberries. Captain Crunch normal. It's a B. I think that Crunch Berries is an A, though. Crunch Berries is pretty good. Sprinkled Donut Crunch. I've never had that version of Captain Crunch. Sounds good, though. The all berries one, it's about a B. It's when you have all berries, it's just not that good, and it makes your poop like multicolored too. Like it's just way too much, friggin' food coloring in those things. Peanut butter crunch. Oh, okay. Peanut butter crunch. The Captain Crunches are actually not too bad. Regular Cheerios, they're not that good. Chocolate Cheerios just a little bit better, not quite as nice. Frosted Cheerios, they're just not as good as Honey Nut Cheerios. Where the frick is Honey Nut Cheerios in this list? There it is, the goat, the absolute goat. Honey Nut Cheerios S tier. No one can say anything different. Honey Nut Cheerios is the goat. Rice Chex, bland, not very much flavor. Blueberry Chex, also kind of bland. Not that much flavor. I'll bump them up though. Cinnamon Chex, I'll bump them up too. Chips Ahoy cereal. Eesh. Too much sugar. It's just they're just not that good. Okay, let's see. We got Cinnabon. Well, I don't know if I've ever had Cinnabon before. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Goated. Cocoa Puffs. They're all right. They're not terrible. It's just once again too much sugar. Cookie Crisp. I don't know. I remember Cookie Crisp, but I can't remember what they taste like. So we're just gonna put them in. Never had. Cornflakes. Boring. There's not really a whole lot of flavor. They're all right. I give them, with Rice Chex, they're about the same. It's just not a whole lot of flavor. Pops. I know I've had Pops before. I can't quite remember what they taste like though. I don't wanna misrank them if I can't remember what they taste like. Count Chocula. I've never had it. I'm sure it tastes a lot like Cocoa Puffs, but I can't rank them because I've never had them. Crackling Oat Bran. Okay. I give it like a C. Yeah, it's not terrible. Eggo maple syrup. I didn't even know Eggo made a cereal, so we're just gonna put that down there. Frankenberry, never had that. French toast crunch. I don't know if I've ever had that one either. What the frick? This tier list might be kind of ass because I haven't had. I feel like I haven't had most of these cereals before, but I'm still gonna try my best on them, I guess. French toast crunch. I don't know. I bet it's something on French toast. I mean, obviously it's made by Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I just don't really know. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are pretty good. I do like Fruit Loops. Frosted Flakes, also pretty good. They're pretty nice. Frosted Mini Wheats, A tier. A lot of people don't like Frosted Mini Wheats because there's not enough frosting on them, but I think that they do it well. I kind of like them. Golden Crisp. I know that's popular, but I've never had Golden Crisp before. Golden Graham. Never had that one. Oh my gosh, it's Gorilla Munch. I haven't seen Gorilla Munch in a long ass time, but when I used to eat Gorilla Munch, it was one of my favorites. I used to eat it all the damn time, and it was delicious. Honey Bunches of Oats, also friggin' goated. You know what? It gets an S. Honey Bunches of Oats is goated. It is awesome. Honeycomb B, yeah, it's good. It's not like it's just too much honey almost. Like I know Honey Nut Cheerios is honey, but Honey Nut Cheerios is like just the right amount of honey. Honeycomb, it's almost too much honey. Donuts, I didn't even know that was. I didn't even know that was a cereal. So we'll just put it down there. I've never had donuts before. Go lean. I don't know. Kicks. Oh, I've definitely had kicks before. It's not bad. It's not as good as Frosted Flakes though, honestly. Yeah, it gets right there. Yeah, that sounds about good. Crave, they're not that good. They got the chocolate in the middle, but the chocolate's just kind of fakey fake. I don't really like it that much. Oh yeah, Life is goaded. All the lives are goaded. The cinnamon one and the original, both delicious. Lucio's? I don't even know what that is. Lucky Charms. A lot of people like Lucky Charms. I like Lucky Charms. I hate the marshmallows. Like a lot of people love the marshmallows. It's just like they're grainy and they get in my teeth and I don't like them. Nutter butter, you know, not bad, not terrible. I mean, it's yeah, they're just a little too sweet though. I mean, they're just not. I don't know. Uh, they stay at sea. They're not that bad. Oreos, once again, a little too sweet, and Oreos don't deserve to be breakfast. Breakfast is very important, most important meal of the day, if that's even true. But I do think that breakfast is important and gives you energy throughout the day. Eating breakfast will really have you have a nice day. But if it's just sugar, then you're just gonna have a fat day. So, Cocoa Pebbles, pretty good. Fruity Pebbles, they're not as good as Cocoa Pebbles, but they're still pretty good. They're on par. I've never had the Pop Tarts fruit cereal or Pop Tarts cereal. Never had that before. Raisin Bran, it's bland. It's just bland. Raisin Bran Crunch. I mean, it's basically the same thing, except for they put little crunchies in there. So it might be a little bit better, honestly. We'll bump it up a little bit better. All right, Reese's Puffs. Pretty good. Pretty good. Reese's Puffs are pretty good. I'm running out of room for everything here. Reese's Puffs deserve to be a B though. I'm running out of space for everything. Okay, we got Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies are kind of bland too, but I do like how they snap, crackle, and pop though. Cocoa Krispies. I've never actually had Cocoa Krispies. We'll just put them down there. S'mores. Never had that before. Sour Patch Kids. It doesn't belong in a cereal. Special K original. Kind of bland. Special K with the berries. That's the one with the berries, right? Yeah, that one's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Frosted Mini Wheats. Isn't that what? Didn't we already have those? Didn't we already? Yeah, Frosted Mini Wheats. What's the difference between this one? Oh, strawberry. I don't know if I've ever had the strawberry ones. I'll just put it at C because I'm sure that they're good. I just don't really know what they taste like. Tricks are kind of ass. Tricks are kind of ass. I'll put them in C just because they're pretty much on par with Lucky Charms. If you like Tricks, you're probably gonna like Lucky Charms, and I don't like either one. Waffle Crisp, never had. Wheaties, it's bland. Doesn't really taste that good. All right, that's the tier list right there. And I think a lot of people will probably disagree with the Lucky Charms and the Tricks, and probably the Mini Wheats. Honestly, a lot of people don't like Mini Wheats. I don't really know why. I think Mini Wheats are kind of good. I'm just gonna make one last check over everything and make sure everything's where I want it to be, and I might switch up some things real quick here. I think that's not bad. If you don't, and a lot of people like just even Carlos. There's a lot of people that have been giving me a little bit of backlash on these tier lists. They're like, oh well, well, how could you put pumpkin pie down at D and then put apple pie at S? Apple pie's not that good. Well, or Carlos, what his problem was I put the Crunch Bar in D, and he thought that Crunch Bar deserved at least a B or a C. He at least a C and a B. I think it's in B, but at least a C. And Crunch Bar's not that good. And you got to remember when I make these tier lists, this is like these tier lists are my preference, what I like. They're not like the nationwide tier list for everything, and I think that's why it makes them fun. Is that you get to kind of see what I like with these tier lists a little bit. And also, I appreciate the comments too. If you say that you don't like something, please tell me because that's what makes it fun too. Like we had Ander. Ander said that he thinks that apple pie doesn't nearly deserve an S tier. He thinks that apple pie is kind of ass. I understand that, and I do appreciate his comment, and I love it when people do comment. Like that's awful, and why would you put it up there? And or this is goated. Why would you put it all the way down there? I like it when you guys criticize it because it makes it more fun for me to see what you guys like, and I think that it's fun for me to show you what I like as well. So these tier lists they're all opinion based, so don't take them too seriously, and that's why I don't take your guys' backlash too seriously too, because I realize it's all opinions. But anyway, that's the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this one on cereal. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.